Hi, my name is Melissa Edwards, and I'm going to go through my mock Moodle classroom. My classroom is a 4th grade math classroom, and so at the top I have graphics, a picture of me, and I have my name, my email address, my office hours. Here it says click for announcements from your teacher, and so if I click there, here's an announcement. And I click first week of school, and it's showing an announcement, a generic announcement that I have given for my students and parents. If I click out of there and go back, I need to ask Ms. Edwards a question. You can do it here. This is where the students can click and ask me a question anytime throughout the course. And if I go back, I have a short welcome letter for students that's just giving them a little information about me and the class. If I click under here, there's a class syllabus that is downloading. And if I click on the class syllabus, it'll show a file that gives them information about what I expect during this course. It has instructional goals, needs and resources, and information about assignments, when they'll be posted, when they're due, and what's imperative of them when completing these assignments. If I go down here, it is support and resources. There's learner support, links that are helpful for my students, and it has technical resources, instructional resources, links to that. Under that is accessibility and privacy statements for outside technologies, and there's links to those that they can click on and get information from. And right below that is Caddo Parish accessibility and use policy. And if I pull that document up, it will show the policy for technology use for the parish that I teach in, Caddo Parish. And that's just so students and parents will be aware of what is expected of them. And under that starts the class assignment. So module 1, I just have welcome to 4th grade, and they have to create a slide, Google slide, providing information about them. If they click here, here's a Google slide tutorial that will help them in creating Google slides, so they can click there. All right, kids, and then under there is highlighted in yellow. I have highlighted all the due dates so they know exactly when the assignment is due. So the slide is due on that date. And then they have to come in on at least one of their classmates' slides. And then if they click introduction form here, this is where they will upload the links to their slides, and they can also comment on a classmate's. Module 2 is creating using place value chart activity. It has the objective. It tells them to review the links down here. If they click introduction to place value, it will bring up a place value video that I created that's on my YouTube channel. And it also has problems at the end that they can work throughout. Within the chart and the relationship among different place values. So we're going to start with, if I go back, it has the due dates again, and then create a place value chart. So they will click here, and this is where they'll post, submit their place value chart that they have to create in Google Docs. So they'll create a chart, place value chart, and follow the directions. If I go back, I go to module 3, which is rounding estimating activity. Has the objective again, the due date, tells them to watch the video on rounding, here, and if they click here, it will take them to another YouTube video that explains rounding. And
hi, welcome to Math
if I go back out,
in this video,
it will take them to the rounding quiz, and again, that's due upon the due date, and they will be able to complete the quiz for this assignment. If I click on the quiz, it shows the questions. They are all multiple choice, and they have one attempt to finish that quiz. And so I'm going to go back. And so most of my modules are set up about the same way. If I go to module 4, again, it has the activity, the objective. They can click on the video, which explains adding and subtracting. The video has examples. And then here, this one is a forum where they have to describe themselves how to add large and subtract large numbers in at least 50 or more words, and they have to provide an example and post it here. If I go back out and go to the next one, it's multi-digit multiplication activity. There's the objective, there's the due date. There's 2 videos that they can watch on multiplying. And then if I click on the activity, again, I have to explain in 50 or more words and provide an example and also respond to at least one of their classmates. Module 6 is solving word problems activity. It gives objective, due date, the link about a video about solving the problems. And if I click on multi-step word problems, there is a problem here, and they have to answer it in a complete sentence and explain how they got their answer. So that's a higher order thinking question that they have to solve there. Module 7 is a long division activity. Here, I have the objective, the due date, there's a video, and if they click on the actual form, they have to explain the steps for long division and explain how to check a long division problem and respond to at least one of their classmates' response. Module 8 is measurement activity, objective, due date, there's a video on converting measurements, and if they click on this form, they have to explain in 50 or more words the relationship between grams and kilograms and inches and feet, provide an example of conversion of those units, and I just gave them an example of one, and they have to respond to one of their classmates. Module 9 is a fraction activity. It has the objective, the due date. They can watch these 3 videos on different videos on fractions, which could be different skills. So one is maybe adding with unlike denominators. One is multiplying or dividing fractions. And so after viewing the 3 videos, they get to choose one of the videos to review and explain the skill in their own way. And they can create a slide or a video of their own, be creative, and respond to at least 2 of their classmates' responses. And last but not least is the math final. It has the due date, the objective, and they have to complete this by the due date. And if they click on the math final, it will take them to a test that they have to answer. It's multiple choice and fill in the blank. And they have to answer all of these questions, which are just skills over everything they've learned all year, and then submit it. It's a link to a Google form that's already created, and it can be graded easily. And that is the end of my course online class. And thank you for listening. Goodbye, everyone.